Hello everybody, Carlos here again, and I'll be covering symptoms and problems for this slide. So let's get started with problem number one, which was that IT wasn't a priority to the company. The decision criteria here was that IT was positioned to be an overhead cost. So one of the symptoms of IT not being a priority is that the CIO wasn't an information technologist by training or experience. Within VWAG, he had been a leader of process development, so in his mind, the major issues of VWA weren't related to technology, but rather to the ambiguity that surrounded governance and development processes. This led to a low IT budget, also not enough funding to complete all projects at this time. VWA had some of their business units actually not receive any funding for their assigned projects. Some employees concluded that this process was too theoretical and concluded that their current IT infrastructure projects were treated disjointly and therefore unfairly. Some projects could not be started until other projects actually had been completed. This created uncertainty in which projects to choose from. The second problem was that IT was being outsourced. The decision criteria here was to have more funds for marketing and sales activity by decreasing IT costs. Some of the symptoms of this was that Paris Systems was now responsible for maintenance, repair, and operation. This triggered a reduction of force in IT's personnel. So when the outsourcing contract was signed with Parrot, BWA reduced the number of their IT staff to less than 10 people, which subsequently eliminated much of the knowledge of IT within the company, and it would take another 7 years for VWA to progressively add their staff to their internal IT department to a total of 28. Problem number three was that the new internal IT department, BPTO, Business Process Technology and Organization, uh, the decision criteria was to build a single governance for all IT issues. Some of the symptoms were inadequate funding for different projects. New project selection method made it difficult to choose which projects to fund. During 2002, with changes already implemented, on schedule and on budget projects became the new norm. The CIO was satisfied or maybe content and would then turn to his attention to, are we choosing the right projects? This provided a third symptom, which was negative feedback towards the new process. The fourth problem was that the collaborative work between Jettas USA, Parrot Systems, VWA, eBusiness was underperforming. The decision criteria here was rebuilding IT environment to better support Volkswagen and Audi. The symptoms of this problem was that one, IT function produced suboptimal results within Volkswagen of America. Two, accountability was divided between various providers. And three, no sole entity controlling the complete process.